Morning, y'all. It's a really nice day out. A lovely Memorial Day weekend here in the States. And not too hot, kind of a nice little breeze. And I thought I'd take you around the garden and show you what's going on in it. I've been kind of busy. Just doing a few things, running around in town and stuff. Just pulling a few weeds here and there. And so I really didn't do a lot of time in my garden or making videos or anything. So, how about let's start over here with the parsley. Look at all those flower stalks. And as you can see, there's really, there's a little bit of damage here from the caterpillar. I don't see it now. It's probably somewhere hanging, being a chrysalis now. Let me get out this weed here, because that doesn't belong. But yeah, and there's still plenty of parsley down in there, even with, going to seed and stuff. There's plenty of younger plants down in there. This is one of the pots of calendula, and it's doing nice. And there's a calendula in there with the carrots. It seems to be pretty happy. Carrots are doing well. Look at that beautiful root down there. But I'm going to let it grow just a little bit bigger. The okra down in there is finally looking like it's trying to take off. The calendula over there and the shallots. Let me take you over here. See if you can get down in here. Look at the size of these shallots. They're just huge. Very pleased with them. And they're still growing. I don't see any actual die off here yet on the leaves. The onions, though, they're starting to fall over. That's actually a shallot there that I missed when I put them all over in the other one. But yeah, these are starting to fall over. And these are the onions that I had growing in the cupboard. And they were sprouting, so I put them out here. So they split into more than one, which is fine. Potatoes are still hanging in there. A little ladybug down in there, which is happy making because I like my ladybugs. The corn is doing really, really good. I did hill it up one more time because the storm came in and tried to knock it over. So I added some more soil around it. Come back around here. You can see there's onions growing. Look at the size of this red onion here, you guys. I wasn't sure the onions would do great in the green stalk, but they are. They're growing beautifully in it. Lots of flowers, lots of seed heads on the chives. There are some beautiful nasturtiums. There's a yellow and a lighter orange and some more yellow. There's cosmos. That bloom over there looks like it's about done. And then there's another calendula pot here. And the dahlias, I'm going to have to deadhead that one side. How about let's take a look in here. There is lots of yarrow popping up. And it looks like, well, one comfrey for sure. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's it. I don't know. That's not a comfrey. That's the perlite gets almost like a mossy look to it. There's one lavender that came up, and I may have to plant some more lavender because I really wanted more than one plant. And then there's quite a few of the chamomile coming up. Then of course the herbs in here that I need to get to the daughter-in-law. There's one zinnia left in here, and of course my no-frost pine. And then I've got another chive over here. And look at the Chinese Pea Celery. Is that just not a gorgeous color on there? and it's growing beautifully. That is my single seed challenge, and I'm really kind of tickled with it from such a itty bitty tiny seed. There's the New Guinea impatiens there that's got plenty more buds on them. The beans, these are the royalty purple pod, and then these down here are a bush green bean that came free. There's a lovely darker orange nasturtium down there. Those are the evening primrose, and these are some snapdragons. There's a bachelor button in there, more snapdragons, more cosmos. There's another bud on that one, a bud on that one over there. The leeks seem to be doing really good. Now, part of them are a little crowded in there because when I was planting them out, they were so tiny still that I was having trouble seeing what was what. But there's like a row and a half of, or a tier and a half of leeks. I'm growing these for my sister because she asked for some leeks. I've never grown them before, so this is a new experience for me. Strawberries down there on the bottom. That will eventually be put on that green stalk over there once I move. Let me see here if I can show you the baby birds. Those are baby wrens, which is why I've still got dead peas and stuff in here in the two top ones, because I don't want to move them until they fledge out. A calendula down there, and the rattlesnake pole beans have not sprouted yet, but they're probably going to be a little slow. It's been getting kind of chilly at night, down into the mid 40s, and which is kind of chilly for beans to be sprouting. Potatoes over here. There is, let me see if I can get you a little closer there. That's a white egg turnip that went to seed, and I'm letting it. They're lovely flowers, and that is just so tall. But I'm going to gather the seeds from it because they were a delicious turnip, and I'm going to grow them again. There are 3 silver queen okra in the back, and in the front row of okra are Clemson spineless. And then, of course, there's a calendula or two growing in there. These are the bowling red okra. 4 of them in there. Lots of my potatoes still, but they're not quite ready to pull. I could dig some of them now, and they would just be little new potatoes. But I kind of want to have some bigger ones too. So I haven't really dug any more of them. Turn the strawberries around a little bit. This may take some doing. Sorry about that. I had to use 2 hands. But, oh, look here. Look at that. It's almost ready. That gorgeous color on there. Marigolds down in there. This is going to, once the strawberries start coming ripe in a big way, I might even have enough to put a few in my freezer. The ones that I'm propagating are doing well. I don't see roots yet, but I'll come and look at them probably one more week, and they should have some roots on them. Let's go over into the garden expansion. Well, maybe we'll look at these first. I did some trimming here, saved 2 of the volunteer sunflowers. There's the lilac. I haven't gotten over there to trim yet, nor have I gotten to the rose bush, and I desperately need to trim up over here and around my gate over there. So, and then there's zinnias back there, and it looks like there's a bud coming up in the one. I have no idea what color they're going to be because that was a mix. Now, I did move this pot of sunflowers over because the squash was trying to climb it. I have pushed these over and clipped the main portion of it to the fence, trying to get it to grow through to the other side over here. And there's another place where I clipped. As they grow more, I will continue to push them over. I mean, there's always more than one stem that comes out through here, and as each one of them comes, I will push them through the fence to grow out into my sister's yard, because I'm growing these for her, and she wanted them to grow over there where she could pick them when she was ready to. Lots more sunflowers. Let's see, that's a chocolate cherry, and these two are chocolate cherries down here. And then I moved the teddy bears over here, and there's a marigold in there too. There is the 3 okras here. These are a mixture of bowling red, silver queen, and Burmese. And then these are the Okinawa pink okra down in there. They're sprouting. More chocolate cherry sunflowers. I still need to get out here and do some more pruning, but there are blooms. Let's see if I can move that out of the way. Oh, come on, camera, focus. There are blooms here, and I've got lots of leaves in my way. There, blooms there, and another one there, and some over here. And I'm going to have to, that one is a sucker, so let's take it out of there because it's trying to make another lead off of there, and I don't want that. I don't want the tomatoes to get too bushy. But yeah, I'll have to come out and do a little bit more pruning here and there. And I am trying to keep up on the suckers coming out. Another one there, take off. One here, and here. And another one here. And yes, you can take the suckers and root them and grow more. And that is a sucker too. Okay, and and there's some flowers coming out on the little buds coming out on that one too. Let's take that out of there before it does sprout. Some flowers over here, and there are some basil in that one, and then some basil over here. Italian white sunflowers and another marigold. These are the elderberries and calendula, and then a snapdragon. And the herbs over here, we've got sage, thyme, rosemary, oregano, catnip, lemon bee balm, and then some more zinnias. And then these flowers here, which are those, and I can't say that name. And then the gardenia over there needs to be deadheaded again. And of course I've got these potatoes over here that I'm probably going to dig sooner than later. Especially this one. I mean, it's just getting eaten up by something over here. So I'll probably go ahead and dig that one here pretty soon, even if it is just new potatoes. See if I can make it back out of here again. Give you a peek at the fern. It's glorious this year, just being so beautiful. Oh, yes, as you can see, the garden is growing nicely. I am having a little trouble with the beans. It looks like something is eating the leaves. And I've always had trouble growing beans because sometimes it's grasshoppers, sometimes it's caterpillars. But we'll just do our best and see if we can't get a few beans growing out of it. And that little buzzing thing was a hummingbird that just took off in front of us. So let me see if I can focus you over here. And we'll sign off with watching the Hummingbirds feed. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. ring the bell button, and you'll be notified every time I post another video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it around. If you'd like to see daily, shorter little videos of the garden, I do have a channel on TikTok under Mary Container Garden. And I'll talk to y'all later.